commit your work to the Lord and plans will be established. No, I haven't sold a policy yet this month, and that's scary, right? All right, guys, it is Monday morning, the week of Christmas. So we're going to get started here shortly on just getting some work done for the week. We did not have the bounce back week we were looking for last week, and this week's probably not going to be a crazy productive week because we have Christmas. We'll shut down. I won't work Christmas Eve. I won't work Christmas, and then I'll be back the day after Christmas. So take a couple days off and kind of just spend time with the family. But like I said, not the bounce back week we were looking for last week. It was kind of a rough week, and so that's always somewhat frustrating. But it's just part of it. It's one of those things that I said this in the last video. If I was gonna stop at the first sign of a hard week, I would have stopped 3 years ago, right? So even though it is a short week, I'm hoping that us sending out quotes before the start of kind of the Christmas break time is going to make it to where people are maybe more likely to follow up with us after Christmas, because I know a lot of people will have the rest of the week off. So my thought is maybe Thursday and Friday we can get some policies sold. If you guys are watching this, can you let me know what is something you would like to see me do in these videos? What's something you would find interesting? What's something you are curious about with running an insurance agency? I would love to maybe answer that or build that into some of the vlogs, because I know that it can be somewhat of a boring experience because it's the same thing over and over. So I'm trying to give up different aspects of it. But if you guys have any advice, I'd really appreciate it. Guys, I don't even know. It's crazy. It's Friday. It's not Friday. It's Monday at 5:30 p.m. And I think in the first video of today, I said it was going to be a slow day. It was anything but that. I got 6 or 7 quotes sent out the door today, the day before Christmas Eve, and I had 6 new leads come in today, just from people who have been reaching out or I've been reaching out to. So the Lord just continues to bless me and my family and this agency. I keep coming back to the verse, Proverbs 16:3, commit your work to the Lord and plans will be established. And I truly believe, no, I haven't sold a policy yet this month, and that's scary, right? But I know that because this is something that I've committed to the Lord, this business is something that I'm going to use to glorify Him. It's not going to fail. And so I think today is just a great representation of that. It's one of those things that, I like I said, I planned on coming in and getting as many quotes done as I could. I got 7 quotes done and 6 new leads came in, and it's like it's just a recycling door. And man, 3 years ago, it was like, that's all I wanted was just leads to come in. And here I am today, 2 days before Christmas, and I'm just extremely blessed. So I leave the video today just extremely, extremely grateful for all of my clients and for all the leads and the people who have been reaching out to me. I appreciate you being a small part of Bison Ridge Insurance and helping us get to our goal of reaching 300,000 before we're 30 years old. Probably not going to film over the next couple of days because we're going to take some time off and spend some time with family. And then I'll pick you guys back up on Thursday when I get back to the office, and we'll see kind of what we can get going from there. It is Thursday, the day after Christmas, and I'm back at the office working here. It's about right around noon right now. I picked you guys up a little bit later than what I typically do when I got to the office. Got in here and started sending out quotes. I was looking at my pipeline. I currently have $100,000 in premium quoted for active quotes that have not told me no, haven't told me they don't want to, do the insurance, anything like that right now. So just so you guys kind of have an idea. If all of those close, which odds of all of them closing are very slim, but that would bring in about $10,000 in revenue. So that would be a great end to the month and start to the new year. However, we have to get those people on the line and see what they want to do. So the really cool thing though is that even though I've already sent out, active quotes of $100,000 in premium, that's about 10 or 11 quotes. I don't have the numbers right in front of me. Cool thing about that is that my pipeline is still really full. So I have 11 quotes to still send out, 8 or 9 people who have said they wanted quotes, but haven't actually gotten me their information yet. So the pipeline's looking great as we head into 2025. I'm going to work a half day today. I'm actually running up to Kansas. I'm going to go pick up some equipment. My wife and I are turning our gym or our garage into a gym, slowly just kind of accumulating parts or pieces of stuff that we want to use for workout equipment. So I'm going to go pick up a heavy bag today to do some circuit training on the, boxing, that kind of stuff. And so I'm going to get that picked up. That's about a 2-hour drive. And so I'm going to work till about 1-ish here, go home for a little bit, about 30 minutes or so, and then head up to Kansas. And so I wanted to kind of give you guys an update. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. We'll work hard through the next couple weeks to try to get some policies closed. But regardless, we've been active, and so inevitably it's going to happen. It's just, when it happens. And so we'll get you guys caught up once we finish out the day. What's up, guys? It is Friday morning. I'm getting the office opened up here. I'm gonna run over next door to Overflow Coffee Co. Great coffee shop here in Coweta. If you guys haven't checked it out, they have an amazing bacon and cheddar scone that you should try. I'm gonna go grab some coffee, and then I'll catch you guys back up at the office. All right, guys, we are back at the office. Had a little bit of a detour. I've lost my microphone, so I apologize if the audio sounds different. That kind of stuff really bothers me, especially when I lose something that I know I always put in the same place. It just drives me absolutely crazy. When you're a kid, or when I was a kid anyways, my mom used to always say, you'd be able to find something if you put it back in the same place or in the place it belongs. And that used to drive me crazy, but now I literally live by that. And so I must have put it somewhere that I don't normally put it, and I'll probably find it in an hour, and I'll be aggravated with myself then. So, but we're gonna kind of get into today. Like I said yesterday, I have about $100,000 quoted right now out in the market. And so just like I said, that's about $10,000 in revenue. That would be new revenue for this month, not including renewals at all. So that would be awesome if I could close it out. In all honesty, it's not going to get all closed before the end of the month. However, that doesn't mean it won't close next month, those type of things. So it's a good feeling to know we have that. When you have that much out in the market, you need to make calls and try to close some deals. And so I'm going to do that today, as well as run some more quotes. Like I told you yesterday, I have about 8 or 9 more quotes that need to be run. And I had a couple of leads come in last night while I was out of the office. So I need to reach out to them and try to get their information. So, same thing, rinse and repeat. Whenever you wear all the hats in the business, you tend to have to do the same things over and over and over. But doing the same thing over and over and over and stacking those, those revenue driving tasks is how we build the agency to the point where then we have a CSR, then we have a producer, all those things. But when I'm the only one here, I'm the one that has to do it, and you guys are along for the ride. So I will tell you that I could look at other carriers. There's only one that would give you, like your guys' house, you have a nicer house, so I would not place you with certain carriers, right? Just because they don't have like the endorsements and stuff you need, the coverage wise. Also, Joe, talk to you later. Bye. Hey there, wanted to jump on here real quick and say I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. Also wanted to send over a video proposal for the quote I worked up for you. This document, the video I'm going over here is going to be going over the document that's attached to your email. So it might be helpful to pause this for a second, pull up the document and follow along. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. If you prefer to just go over this on a phone call, we could definitely do that as well. But so this 12-month premium right here is going to be your auto, your home, and your umbrella. You're currently paying about $8,818 a year for your auto, home, and umbrella coverage. and ours is going to be $6,734 a year. So that's an annual savings of $2,000 a year, and we're improving your coverages. Like I said, above we're improving the home coverage. Not a lot of area to improve on the auto, but we're improving it a little bit there. And then the umbrella, we match the coverage, but premium's a lot better. So if you have any questions, please reach out or give me a call. My number is 918-921-8725. Hope to hear from you soon. Thanks so much. Alrighty, that is, knocked the camera over. That was a quote that took me way longer than it needed to, but there's sometimes quotes that are just puzzles, right? And so he is someone who we had to put each policy with a different carrier. So Allstate on the home, Safeco or Progressive on the auto, and then a personal lines umbrella company for the umbrella. But that's one thing that is always so satisfying is I can always just quote it with my main carriers and then just be like, oh, I can't win this one. But whenever I really take the time and try to do the puzzle work of, hey, this carrier works here and this carrier works here, and then the savings is there because we've broken it apart, that's one of the big benefits of working with an independent broker. And it's one of the satisfying things for me because it's more than just plugging and playing on numbers. It's really trying to solve a problem, and I enjoy that a lot. Alrighty guys, I wanted to put you on some free game. A tip that I've been testing out over the last couple weeks is whenever I'm calling leads, I just got done with a calling block that I did. Whenever I'm calling leads, something I've been doing is texting before I call the lead and just letting them know, hey, this is Maverick with Bison Insurance, going to be giving you a call in the next 5 minutes or so. What I noticed is if they have an iPhone, a lot of times whenever someone texts you beforehand when you don't have the number saved, it'll auto-populate their name. And so whenever I send that text, it pulls my name out. And then whenever I call, it says Maverick. It doesn't say, just a random number or anything like that. So that's been really helpful. We've running into our number showing up as spam, and that's been a workaround that seems like it's been working. I've been trying to track it over the past couple weeks or past couple days, I should say, late last week, early this week. And it seems like our pickup rate has been a little bit quicker. I'll report back as I continue to use it and let you know if it seems like that's something that's working. All right, guys, it is closing time. It's about 4 o'clock. I'm actually supposed to be home already, so I'm probably going to be getting in trouble from the wife. But, oh shoot, my camera fell over. All right, guys, it is 4:30, or actually 4 o'clock. I don't know why I said 4:30. I'm headed home from the office today. Got a few things done. It's just a slow week. I was talking to another insurance agent buddy of mine, and this is just a really hard time because people just aren't on the phones, aren't thinking about this, which is understandable. But whenever you're not sold any insurance, that's very stressful because I really need to get some policies sold. So we are going to a family Christmas tonight, and then I will probably go back home and set up the laptop and try to get some more quotes out because I still have more I need to send. I sent 4 or 5 today and then had some service stuff I had to take care of. But regardless, we're just going to keep on quoting, keep on stacking the days. I've said that a couple times in this episode, and so that'll probably be the title of the vlog, Stacking Days, because that's all we can do on weeks like this. I just have to keep staying consistent with it and knowing that ultimately that's what's going to make me successful. It's just somewhat defeating at some points, but however, I am not going to lose my focus or lose my drive. I was just telling Lauren the other day that not a great month, obviously, not sold any new business or anything like that, but I've never felt more for sure that I'm going to reach my goals. And I think it's because I'm doing all the small things every single day and know that I'm staying on top of my stuff. There's times in being a business owner that I've had lulls or down points, just in a sense of, you get somewhat stuck in the monotony and don't feel like you're doing anything. This month, I know I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do. I mean, for God's sake, I have now $130,000 quoted out on the market. And, if every single piece of that closed, that'd be, $13,000 or so in new business revenue, not including any renewals we have. And so I know that I'm doing the small things that are eventually going to pay dividends. And so I know that it's all going to be worth it in the long run. So I'm kind of rambling now. My wife is going to get on to me for that. So I'm going to end the video here. It's probably a short one. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and has have a Happy New Year. Big hugs, tiny kisses to my wife and boys, and we'll see you guys next week.